Hi guys, welcome back to today's episode of What I Think. Together with me on today's show is our regular guys. G is in the house today. I think this is going to be the first time he's going to join us on What I Think. And then we've got Mubarak, our regular customer. We always have business. And then myself, yeah, Astro. Today, yeah, guys, we've got really, really interesting stuff to talk about. We want to talk about England's appointment of Thomas Tuchel. If we think that the system is right for England in terms of shape and personalities and a couple of other things that we'll talk about. We'll talk about the politics of the English footballs, some of the things that pundits are saying. We have quite a couple of opinions, strong opinions about this that we want to deal with and want to hear your opinions about as well. And also want to talk about Manchester United. So yeah, guys, let us start this way. G, how are
Oh, sure. Okay. Make it.
you? How's your week been?
Thank
Especially
you
now
for
that there
having
is no
me.
Premier League football and everything.
Um, it's been okay. Just following normal, regular international football news. Um,
Have you been enjoying any of the games?
mm, honestly, I don't necessarily enjoy international football. If I'm being honest, I do not watch it wholeheartedly. I'm a club
Why you're a
football
football fan?
fan.
Oh, you're a club fan.
Yeah, I'm a club football fan. I like the I like everything that goes into club football, the business aspects. There's too much politics. I mean, yeah, there's politics in club football, but
It's more
it's
concentrated
more,
when it comes to
yeah.
international.
But in international football, it's just a bunch of people that don't necessarily have football intelligence, and they're thinking about is their pockets from the top down. So there's just too much. The government is
Yeah.
involved, really. So,
I know, I
we saw
know.
it play out a lot in this international break, and I'm like, this is not
I
what I
know.
want. Yeah.
I know what you mean. Mubarak, what do you think? How are you? How have your week been? How has international break treated you? Do you have anything?
Me, I've just been there, just been there. But because Ghana is losing, I enjoyed the weekend. And because they lost 2 days ago, I'm still happy. So
And
even
I'm
though
sure
I did not
because
enjoy even though I didn't enjoy the international break, but because of Ghana alone, like the fact that they are not doing well, like
okay,
it changed my mood totally.
Hmm.
okay, and I'm
So
sure you're happy about what happened to William Saliba.
that William Saliba, that's a separate discussion entirely. So I'm keeping that for the day people will come and say, "Oh, William Saliba this, William Saliba that." Like, don't worry. No, I don't want to say anything about Arsenal today. I want to focus on England.
Well, today's show, I think is very, very interesting in my opinion because I am a very big England fan. Yeah, I support Super Eagles, but when it comes to European football, I'm a very, very, very big England fan, and I really cannot wait for them
Wait,
to make
before you say
it.
something else, hold on. Before you say something else, I want to
Mm-hmm.
ask you a question.
Yeah.
Like, why do you love suffering? Like,
Why do I love?
suffering. Like,
Well, I don't
how
think.
can you be supporting Arsenal and England with Nigeria at the same time? Like,
hon- Honestly,
Oh,
honestly, I think.
international level, you support England. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I
obviously
yeah,
support.
Nigeria, right? Really?
so now
Why?
I understand why you are coming second in everything.
God. All right, yeah. To answer your question, I think I support England because I'm more familiar with the team, with the players. At least I know the history of almost all of them in terms of how far they've been in football, what they've done. It's just something that I have always because my favorite club is in the Premier League anyway. So I have loved football. Since I started watching football, I've always supported England and Portugal. But then I'm very, very big on England. More because I love the kind of football they play. Yeah, it might be defensive sometimes, but I just don't know. It's just it's just what it is. I just love English football.
Um, It's actually your
Not
choice.
English football.
Yeah, English
No,
football.
yeah,
In favor of
you know what? It's your
international football.
choice, and so there is nothing I can say. Me personally, I feel you cannot be supporting Arsenal and be supporting England unless you are an Englishman. In the
Mm,
No,
sense
not
that
good.
Arsenal
mm,
plays good football.
yeah.
I don't think I can say the same thing about England.
Ah, no, really.
I
No,
don't
no,
think we
no.
can say the same thing about England.
I think that is an unjust statement because over the last 7 years, the kind of football they've played, the kind of talent that they've been able to produce
Mm.
consistently.
Now
Let's
you
not
see,
talk
now you
about
are mixing it
results.
up. You
Wait,
can
wait,
have the
wait.
talent. They
Let's,
have talent. Are they playing good football?
in my opinion, there were times when they played fantastic football and there were times when they played horrible football.
Can you say
It's,
the same thing
it's,
about Arsenal?
yes, there are times when Arsenal has played fantastic football and there are times when we play terrible football. Football is just about time.
Arsenal clearly
Sometimes,
plays horrible football. You might not get the result, but you
no,
still
no,
enjoy Arsenal football.
we've played some horrible football, bro. You are not an Arsenal fan,
No,
but
no.
that's not.
Stop. Name in the last year, name one match that England played. The good football. No, not even one, two. Because I can only remember one match, and it wasn't even the whole match.
Okay, okay, I get what you mean because I am sentimental regarding England. I might not know how to operationalize good football, but as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I think I enjoy the football they play because it's safe. At least there is a kind of balance in my head. Wait, there's a kind of balance in my head. As an Arsenal fan, we play very offensive football. And sometimes, especially until recently, it gets to a point where you just feel like you guys are just too offensive. Calm down. Until recently, when we started to play some. But then for England, you know that they will defend. You know that some things are certain. They are not conceding 2 goals. It will not happen. They might not win, but they will not concede
I
foolish
hope you
goals.
know.
And for
I
me, I
hope you
think I
know. I
like
hope
it.
you know. I hope you know what you are saying right now. Let me just tell you what you are saying right now. If Manchester United is playing any team right now
Yeah.
and they decide to play a defensive football,
Hmm.
not a single person is going to blame them.
Yes.
But if Arsenal or Manchester City decide to play defensive football, the whole football fans are going to complain.
No,
Why?
it
It
depends
is
on who they
because
are playing against. It depends on
chill,
who they are playing
chill. See, it depends on you just say it depends on who they are playing against. It doesn't depend on who England is playing against. They are always playing defensive football. That's what we are trying to let you know. Like
Yeah.
they have the talent and they are playing defensive football. In the Arsenal case, the only time you play defensive football was against Manchester City. I know in other games it wasn't obvious like that of Manchester City.
Yeah.
And last season,
against.
you were playing attacking football. Can we say the same thing about England? No. They have talent. They have players that, in fact, most of their players are good offensively.
Yeah, they have more
So,
offensive players
so
than
how do you want to justify it? You know
even their
what?
defenders.
I think that brings us to the crux of the conversation today. I think it becomes more interesting because I agree with you that the English football, the English team, yeah, they play a lot of defensive football, and they have a lot of talent. You have Phil Foden, you have Jude Bellingham, you have Bukayo Saka, you have Jack Grealish, and a couple of really really entertaining footballers. But yeah, I understand what you mean. But things have changed now. They have a new manager. Before Thomas Tuchel signed yesterday, I have enjoyed the game that they have played over the last couple of friendlies with their
Lakers play.
with the
Newcastle.
interim manager. I
Yeah,
really
How many
Lakers play.
he
matches did they play?
experiment. I think they played 4 games under him. And he experimented a lot. Yeah, he lost one. He lost
Um,
against Bruce. But then you could see what he was trying to experiment. He was trying to create a
but
platform where
are you going to attach that to English or their football?
no, you
He
are going
was
to attach it to the fact
experimenting.
that the guy does not have anything to lose. And
Yeah, so that's not their identity.
Something.
yeah,
Something about Lakers play. Like all those matches,
yeah,
I would tell you if they should give that guy 2 years, like 2 years, that team will play exactly like Manchester City.
Mm.
Not in terms of possession. Wait, hold on.
No, I
Because
don't disagree with you. I don't disagree.
because he is using the right player at their right position,
Mm.
and is also pairing players to complement each other. See, Declan Rice over the past 2 years, they
Yeah.
have issues pairing someone with Declan Rice.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Personally, I've been saying play Jude and Declan, but since everybody has decided that they want to be playing Jude as 10, no problem. But it was this man that decided to introduce Angel Gomez.
Yeah.
and that boy
Angel,
is a baller.
Angel
You're right.
Gomez is a perfect complement for Declan Rice. And in their last game, he tried Trent Alexander-Arnold as a left back.
Left wing back. Yeah.
Yes, no, left back, not left wing back, actually.
No, he was left wing back. Oh.
No, it was
Well,
left. No,
we will talk
wait.
about
Do you
systems.
know?
Yeah.
Do you know why? Do you know why it felt like left wing back?
Mm-hmm.
Because the last game under Southgate when they played Trippier there, Trippier did not move forward most times.
Nah,
But yeah, but in the case of Trent,
Mm.
he was in
Trent
batting.
do not need Trent do not need to just move anywhere. All Trent needed was just move to the midfield, and he's right footed. He
Yeah.
doesn't have
Yeah, it
to
was
he
easy
doesn't
for
have
him
to do
to.
anything. So it
Yeah,
is on his left automatically. If he's inverting to the midfield, he can easily switch to anywhere.
yeah,
But
I
right
agree.
now, although the man made some foolish, I think the game they lost against Finland was it against Finland or Israel?
Greece,
Greece.
Greece, Greece.
Greece. Why is why did he play Jude Bellingham and Phil Foden
And
as
for
centre
Foden.
forward? Me,
Yeah.
I don't have issue with him
I
playing
don't
three
understand what he
ten.
was trying to do that day.
The issue I
Honestly,
have is why
yeah.
is Cole Palmer playing in the midfield and Jude is playing up front?
It's because that's where the English press will likely be the downfall of any England manager. And that's where I really want us to go into talking about Thomas
What
Tuchel.
do you mean?
Because the problem is the way they eye players so blindly that they don't consider the weaknesses of the players. Now,
Nobody. Okay, finish what you're saying.
because now I rate Kopama as a footballer, as a 10. But what he offers to the team is not as much, is not greater than what he does not offer. So now, if you want Cole Palmer in your starting 11, and you know that he does not have the capacity to give you any defensive work, then your team is going to suffer. A
No,
few
no.
points
It's
will
still,
be.
it's still you are probably
I
even
understand what you are saying.
supporting. Yeah, but not.
What the mistake Newcastle made was playing Palmer in the midfield. It should
Yeah,
have been Jude in the
in the
midfield,
midfield. I would
Yeah,
Jude
have
in the
preferred
midfield,
Palmer.
while Palmer and Foden up front.
forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so see, he can still
But
use
that
the
will be a
same players.
problem now. But that will be a
Why?
problem
How?
because Phil Foden is a 8. He's
Eh,
not even a false nine. Wait, he's not even a false nine. So, and then Kopama also is not a false nine. They are both 8. So, who is now going to strike? Who will be in
Wait.
front?
but he's not even using a striker at all now. He's just saying if you want
Yeah.
to use that same set of
Yeah,
players with
that's
that
what
same
I'm
formation,
saying.
that's
You know,
I'd rather you. Yeah.
personally, I feel currently England most important player, most
Mm,
important is Bukayo Saka.
okay.
Like most
Yeah.
important.
Most people
And
will not
England
agree.
best player currently is Jude Bellingham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like their best player is Jude Bellingham. Their most important player is Bukayo Saka. So I don't care anything you want to do with that thing. Just make sure
Those two.
Bukayo Saka is playing as a right winger, while Jude Bellingham is playing as either box to box or I'll prefer to play as box to box or 10. So if those two are on the field and you are playing Trent as your two,
Yeah.
Trent as your two, see, if you like, put anything you want to put. I don't care. I seriously don't care. Just make sure those three, you play them in their natural position. Why?
Yeah.
I will tell you something. With Trent playing as that right back, anybody that they play up front, Trent can easily locate them.
Deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you are playing Jude as either 8 or 10. Why I feel Jude should play as 8 is because of his work rate. Jude will offer you
Yeah,
a
the
lot
work
Yeah.
rate
both offensively and
and
defensively.
And
defensively. Yeah.
defensively.
So it is better you play him as a box to box than as a 10, because if you are playing him as a 10, by the time that
It's
guy
going
is
to
going
be
to do some
restricted.
work defensively, that place, they will need someone there. And who is going to be there? Nobody. Now, with Bukayo Saka, it is certain that your 1v1, Bukayo Saka is going to take on their left back. That one is
Yeah,
certain. That one is certain. And Bukayo Saka can easily do 1-2 or can easily cross inside the box.
I'll do
See,
everything.
with
Actually.
with with other wingers, like of Anthony Gordon is pace, Jack Grealish, most of them they do not cross inside the box.
No,
Mm.
no.
Most of them. But it is certain with Bukayo Saka can easily cross, he can dribble, he can easily drift and make some shots. So just play those things. If you like, play anybody. I don't
I
care.
think I should.
I don't
I
care.
think I should. I think I should ask you a question. How do you think Thomas Tuchel will set up this English team?
Okay, fine.
And I would like to ask Bolaji that question as well. How
Uh,
do you guys think? Wait, let me start with Bolaji. How do you think Thomas Tuchel will set up that English team?
Uh, with their crop of players, and with the kind of team, the way he likes to set up, I'll use. I want to use Chelsea.
Yeah,
His philosophy in Chelsea. I don't Bayern. We had too many injuries, and he didn't settle. So yeah, he probably go with a 3-4-3. I know, I know Bukayo is there. There's no,
maybe maybe yeah.
there's no shaking down. That's right forward, right?
Mhm.
Now with Thomas, yeah,
Do you
Harry
think it's time
Kane.
to bench? Do you think is exactly what I wanted to ask you? Do you
I
think it's time to bench Harry Kane?
I don't think it's time to bench Harry Kane. I don't think
Okay.
anybody has proven to step into that number 9 position yet. And what Harry Kane does, yeah, to me, Harry Kane is probably arguably the best centre forward right now. Aside Lewandowski, what Lewandowski is doing in Bayern,
just right now.
yeah. I, I, with what he's playing, the way he plays is different. I don't want to say Haaland doesn't. Haaland is probably the best centre forward, but with what Harry
In
Kane
terms of
offers,
in terms of complete
he
completeness
completes
as
total
a
football.
striker. Hmm.
Yes, I'll pick Harry Kane.
Wait. Both
Oh,
of you right now.
no, no,
Wait,
I'm
both
not
of you
saying
right
I
now.
agree with you. No, I'm not saying I agree with him. I've not said my own yet.
Uh-huh. So,
So should I
so
say my
better.
should I say my own before? And should I
No, no,
say
no.
something
Wait, don't
about
say.
that?
I want. No, I want to hear his counter. Wait.
Let him see.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm,
Wait, see, if they are playing as a center forward, I'm of the opinion of if you are a right back, it is called
yeah.
right back for a reason. Your
Okay.
number one duty is you should be
Is.
good defensively.
Mm-hmm.
See, till today, I always argue with people when they say Trent might be one of the greatest right back of all time. Why? And they will come up with stuff like he has 115 goals
No, I don't
contribution.
think
And
it's
I'm like,
no.
and I'm like, if we are using goals to rate right back,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean we can use goal clearance to rate center forward? No, I'm only telling them, see,
Which
if you are using
which is
some things, if you are using some things, I will tell you if you are using goals to rate Alexander Arnold, I will tell you Coman is the greatest center back of all time because he has 115. No, that's what I will tell you.
I no
So
I
I'm of the
agree.
opinion of your
Mm-hmm.
primary duty. See, be good
So
at that. So
mm-hmm.
every other thing you can do other things. When it comes to goal scoring, forget it. In the whole world right now, it is Erling Haaland. I don't
I
care if you don't know how to
understand.
control football.
And that's
If I
what I
don't know how to control ball,
that is I'm not yes, when it comes to goal scoring. But when it now comes to other, like you said, adding other secondary
You are an
responsibilities.
Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
You are an
Mm,
Arsenal fan. Before you go far, you are an Arsenal fan.
yeah.
Why don't you all want to see Gabriel Jesus on the field? He's a complete footballer now. He can play.
No,
And
no,
No,
his
he's
league
not
also
you
is
complete.
good.
can't, you can't even
He's
score.
not complete. He can't even. He
So no wait.
cannot even
So
score.
so so he can't score. No. So just for you to
Eh,
know
no,
that.
Hurricane,
but
So
no, no, but
Hurricane,
Hurricane can
Hurricane
score.
scores now.
Hurricane can score.
He
Hurricane
does his
can
job
drop. He can
properly.
link up. If we put this
Exactly.
aside scoring, that's the only maybe. If maybe it's just a little bit that Haaland is better than
You
Harry
think,
Kane.
okay,
Aside
Bolaji,
scoring, but
let
when
me
we not
put this
even,
question to him. Do you
Mhm.
think if Hurricane is in that Manchester City team, you think he will not score?
he will not score the number of goals that Erling Haaland has scored.
I
No,
Yes,
don't think so.
no,
I
I
think he will
disagree
no,
with
score.
you. I think
no.
I
he's too
See,
think
better.
no. I am saying it. I am saying it 100% right now. Like aside
Nah,
only Cristiano Ronaldo, eh? Aside only Cristiano Ronaldo,
wait.
there is no striker that can replicate the
Let me
number of goals
let me
Erling
put
Haaland
this
Oh,
has in Manchester City.
I think Harry Kane can
wait.
replicate it
Let me put this in
easily,
perspective for you.
easily.
Let me
Have
put
you
this in
seen?
perspective.
See.
Wait,
Let me tell. Wait.
Mubarak.
Astro, wait. Hold on. This is where you people are not getting it. You barely see Alan score outside box goals. Like 90% of his goals are
Hmm.
inside the box.
Okay.
Yes,
Harry Kane is that type of striker that can score from anywhere
Hmm.
on the field.
yes, yeah.
Wait, if
Hence,
he is playing, if he is playing in that Manchester City team, the position in which all those balls usually find Alan, Harry Kane will not be there.
Let me
I'm
let
not
me
saying he's
say
not going to
something. Let
score.
me say,
He is going to
Mubarak,
score, but he is
Mubarak,
not going to be there.
Mubarak. Let me say something. The job of a striker, yes, is to score goals. We have established that at the beginning of this conversation. Now, also, the job of a striker is to offer everything to the team, defensively, offensively, creatively, everything. Alan offers only one thing, and he does it extremely well. Probably better than
mhm,
most strikers in the world at
yeah,
the moment.
not
He
even
scores
probably.
goals.
He
Yeah, yeah.
does it better than anybody.
No, the reason I said probably is if you take Alan away from that Manchester City system and put him in another team, he will score goals, but they might not be as many as the ones that he scores at Manchester
That
City.
is
Wait, let
not
me finish.
true. That is
Wait,
not
oh, wait,
true.
wait. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. Harry Kane, on the other hand, Harry Kane has proven to be an elite striker, even when he was playing even when he was playing for Tottenham
For
Hotspur, especially a team that, especially a team that did not have the same level of quality as Manchester City, Bayern Munich, or England. Wait, now look at his statistics last season at his age. Now consider his age. Look at his statistics at his age. He scored over 40 something goals.
Wait, wait. All
That
I'm saying,
shows
wait,
that.
so I am not saying Harry Kane is not a good striker. Don't get me wrong, bro. I am not saying he is not a good striker. All I am saying is Erling Haaland currently eh, is better than everybody.
I
And no,
okay,
wait, number
I
one,
agree. I
yes,
agree.
and number two, if they are saying Harry Kane performed well at Tottenham and he performed well at Bayern Munich, even though Bayern Munich they were not that great last season and they scored a lot of goals. All I'm saying is, if you go to Molde, is it Molde? Is it Salzburg? Yeah, where did he play? Salzburg. Yeah, Salzburg. And if you check his record at Borussia Dortmund,
I am not
he did not
comparing
play
him.
with this same quality.
I'm not. I'm not
Yeah, I am
comparing
not
him.
comparing too. I'm
What I'm
just
even
trying to
trying to
let you know that
say,
Erling Haaland will also work in any system aside this trash Norway. Like
okay,
aside this trash Norway.
no, I don't think so. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make, and let's go back to the point. The point is I think as amazing as Harry Kane is as a striker, in terms of balance for this English team, I think it's becoming time that they consider a replacement for him.
No.
And that might be
No,
difficult, in my opinion,
no,
as great as he is.
Let me
I think
let
it's
me
time.
finish my team.
no. Let me finish with Simo. So before you talk, I'll not say my
Mm,
team
yeah.
because right now it seems
So
you
we
are the weapon
said
person against them.
All right, go on. Go ahead.
so I said so front three, Gordon, Hurricane, Saka. Honestly, I don't see where Cole Palmer, Cole Palmer or Phil Foden. It might be sentiment from me. It's 3-4-3. He might change his formation. Um, obviously, Pickford. I don't think he has any challenge. Back three, isn't it? Okay. Gay,
Gay.
Stones.
Yeah.
I want to say
Onsa.
Konsa. Yeah.
I know, right? I know.
Konsa.
Onsa.
Are you serious? Okay, go on, go on, go on.
I do see him using Harry Maguire, actually. And I
I
think
don't
Harry
see it.
Maguire is a fantastic footballer.
I don't think so.
Okay. So, midfield. Okay, obviously. Bellingham and Declan Rice. I think
Hmm?
I think he's going to use both of
Diamond.
them.
I think it's going to be more. No, no, can't be Diamond. Can't be Diamond.
And then on the two wings, this is me just spitballing anyways. Arnold and Trippier.
Okay, fine. Trippier. Wait,
Yeah.
Come
thank
on.
you. Me,
What about you?
may I'll start from PSG. At PSG, not with for thing. It was first time who started playing Kylian Mbappe at night. In that 2020, bench Mario Kart. She would did. I'm saying, why did he bench Mario Kart? Should have started Mario Kart. So, but since he left that team, he has been playing 3-4-3. I do not understand why.
I don't understand why he done
Like,
that.
I don't understand.
No,
And
he
something that
adjusts his system to the strength of the teams that he takes over.
what what I've noticed
Um,
about this 3-4-3 formation is most coaches that play 3-4-3 formation is just in case of emergency. Like when the leader to win, all of a sudden, like just play because it is balanced. You have five defenders automatically, it is safe.
yeah,
Yeah.
So so I don't understand why he's playing that. When he went to Bayern Munich, he shouldn't have played 3-4-3. Like
no,
he doesn't have the players that will play that formation very, very well. And I still think England do not have the players to play 3-4-3.
to play
They
3-4-3.
don't.
I don't think so.
They don't. Don't even go there. They do
Sure.
not have a left wing back. Let's
They
start from
don't.
there. They don't have a left wing back. They have only two players that can play as right wing back, and that is James, who is never fit,
Oh,
and Trippier.
oh,
Eh? So when we talk about Arnold, playing Arnold as the right wing back is going to expose Arnold. Arnold is going to contribute a lot for you offensively, but it is going to expose him. And if he's playing 3-4-3, the likes of Phil Foden, this guy, Opama, they will not enter that team.
yeah.
And if he is playing 3-4-3, unless he is playing Arnold, there is not going to be creativity in that team.
Ah,
Because if he's
okay.
playing Jude
No, I
and
disagree with
Declan
that.
Rice,
No.
wait, if he's playing Jude, Declan Rice, and let's say either Trippier at the right back, we don't know who is going to play at left back.
Trippier is a creative footballer. You guys underrate him a lot. He might not have the legs anymore, but he's quite creative.
Oh,
Bellingham is a creative footballer. Trippier has some beautiful. He's just not as quality as
Trippier,
Trent, but
Trippier
he's a
is
fantastic
set
Just
footballer.
piece. Is set
hold on.
piece.
So the creativity is going to be on Bukayo Saka because this season that guy has evolved in terms of creativity. I don't know
Yeah.
who trained that boy. This season he has changed a lot. So the creativity is going to be more
I think it's the
on Bukayo
system.
Saka. Now that's why I say he's their most important player. But let's think like that man, like he's going to play.
When
Personally,
when you
I
say,
feel
I think the misconception when people say creativity, they think about dribble.
yes, and
Not
it's
Is
not dribble.
necessarily.
yeah.
No, no.
I no, I just want people to understand that creativity is not
It's
how
not
many step
dribble.
overs, how many
No.
people you
It's
dribble. It's
about
actually
big
creating
chances
goal,
created.
yeah,
Hmm.
goal scoring chances. Yeah.
So personally, I feel you should play 4-2-3-1. Like
Four, two,
Trent,
three, one.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Trent, play McGahey and play Liverpool. But I know Liverpool is not going to start
Uh,
left center back.
yeah.
But let's say Stones and McGrady, and the left back. Since they do not have a left back currently, I will gladly move Trent because he play very well at that left back. I will gladly move Trent to that left back, and play either. I'll play Trippier over Tawoka and the right back. I'll play
Really?
Trippier over
Why?
Tawoka.
Why are you guys doing this? Why?
I'll play Trippier over Tawoka.
And why? 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 What's the reason?
See, for the past 3 years, if we should remove the pace from Kyle Walker, Kyle Walker is playing like Zinchenko. Defensively, he's always out of
He
position.
has the
He's
passion,
always
though. He has the
keep
passion.
all.
I
He's
don't think
always
so.
keeping all players on side. His
I
positioning
don't
is
think
bad.
so. Are you
So,
well?
so
Maybe.
just play
I
Trippier.
know there has
But
been a
if they,
decline. I know there has been
yes,
a
but if they
decline.
have a left back, they should just please move Trent to the right back. Now, the two uh, play Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice. Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice.
Mm, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, the right, play Bukayo Saka. The left, play either Anthony Gordon or Jack Grealish. Play anybody, I'm comfortable with that. Now, as 10, play either Phil Foden or Fofana, I'm comfortable with that.
Your photo.
Phil Foden or I'm comfortable with, and as the 9,
Honestly, I think Obama is really a better player than
Okay.
Foden.
but and
Oh, I thought you wanted
as the 9,
not as a
play
better thing.
Watkins. As the 9, play Watkins. But if there is any way you want to start
What's
Harry
wrong with
Kane,
you? What are you thinking about?
when
Well,
if there is
Watkins.
a way you want to start Harry Kane as your 9, if Harry Kane is starting as your 9, please just play Jude Bellingham at 10.
wait,
I'm of the opinion
unpopular
if you are
opinion,
playing
honestly, sorry, I'm sorry for quoting you. Unpopular opinion, I think only Watkins is a better striker
Dan
in that
Hurricane.
system than Harry Kane.
no, see that's why I said if you are playing Harry Kane as your 9,
You
just play
need
Jude Bellingham as
because
your
you need
10.
someone to
The reason
run
is
it.
that Harry Kane is not going to stay in the box, and Jude
Anymore
Bellingham is going to move inside the box.
into the
So
box,
those two, so
they
just play
can
them together.
interchange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if Harry Kane is playing, just play Jude Bellingham behind you and play Angel Gomez or Kobe Mino and Declan Rice. Either Angel Gomez, but now going to Thomas Tuchel, what he's going to play. So Thomas Tuchel is going to start Stones, Harry Maguire, and Bagay. Those three straight up, no issue. In the midfield, that's where the issue is.
That's where the
I
issue
feel
is. They always have
that's where the
midfield
issue.
problem.
I feel he's going to play both Declan
Mm.
and Kobe Mino or Angel Gomez. Now, chill. This is where it is. That man will play Bukayo Saka, mhm, Bukayo Saka, Jude Bellingham, and Harry Kane. You know it is 3-4-3. Now I don't know who is going to play as the right back. I don't know who is going to play as the left back. But with no those four in the middle, anybody right back, anybody left back, Angel Gomez or Kobe Mino and Declan Rice. But the three up front that I am 100% certain is going to be Bukayo Saka, Harry Kane, and Jude Bellingham. Where Jude Bellingham is going to play, I don't know. The reason I said I don't know is because that man consistently played Mason Mount in that Chelsea team, and we do not know his position. because
Mm.
of his work rate.
but
So
oh my,
Mason
that's
Mount
true.
was
That's true.
Mason
And
Mount
what
was
was he
everywhere.
doing?
Yeah, it
I
was so
don't
that
know.
is it.
I don't know
So
what he was
where
doing.
do so
And he
where
has
Jude
disappeared.
Bellingham
He has
No, he
disappeared since
played.
then.
He played at some time. He actually played in nine and then almost like 2-8.
yes.
Miss, yeah.
That
We
guy
So
is
don't.
so so
crazy.
Yeah.
so that's why I am certain that Jude Bellingham is going to play, but he's not going to play in the midfield. Like he's not going to put Jude Bellingham in the midfield. Jude Bellingham is going to play like Mason Mount. Like that was why Mason Mount deceived everybody. So everybody thought he was a good footballer because he was scoring
I
goals.
actually think he's a
Well, he
good
was scoring goals
footballer.
with that year. It was good. It was
Yes.
very good.
I think Mr.
So,
Mount is a good footballer.
but nobody can bench Bukayo Saka. See,
Um,
Bukayo Saka is clear of all these are Obama fine ball. I don't know. So
I
Bukayo
think,
Saka is clear.
I think, I
So
think, I think we are 36 minutes into this podcast,
Oh yeah.
and, and we're talking about England. Um, for that long. I think the
I,
final
I, I,
question I would like to
you
ask.
haven't said your own, man.
Oh, on my own, honestly, I want, I- and I am always biased. We all know that. I want Henderson as number one.
Oh,
Why?
Dean
Henderson,
Henderson.
the
Dean
Henderson.
oh,
Henderson.
Yes, or Ramsdale. I don't see, I don't see what Pickford offers. He's a good shot stopper, but with his legs, with his brain, and something can just happen, and he will shut down, and everything just end, and then he will not be jogging up and down. But he's a fantastic shot stopper, but I don't think he should be number one anymore. I think they should replace him. Anyway, Henderson
Ramsdale
for me,
cannot concentrate. Mm.
unfortunately. So Henderson.
I
Henderson has
don't
no
see the
consistency.
difference between Ramsdale and Pickford.
Thank you. So now, I think it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation. Harry Maguire at the center, John Stone
Stone and
and
McGinn.
Gay. It's just that
That's it.
it's so unfortunate that I wish, and then this is where it comes. So yeah, let's say that is my three defenders. I will start Lewell Colwell at wing back because the shape of of England right now, their strength is actually in their defense because you need to. He's likely going to play a lot of offensive footballers in the midfield. So he needs his defense line to be as solid as possible.
Mention those offensive footballers before you start saying something about
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
Cole.
yeah. I'm going. I want. I think Liverpool Cowell and then Trent Alexander-Arnold. So in case there is a problem, they can always go back into that four shape where those four guys can quickly cover up and become four at the back, depending on the shape. Now in the midfield, Declan Rice as a single pivot, single like in six, and you put Jude Bellingham, and for me, Cole Palmer.
Okay.
Um, what is it
So
called? Declan Rice.
where is Palmer playing? You just said 3-4. You mentioned 4 as a
Yes, so
midfield.
Palmer for me will be the eight,
Okay.
the major creative bite in that midfield.
So,
And the Bellingham will be the box to box, the guy that will go inside, go
so
back, go
Declan is
inside.
sitting down.
No, no,
No,
he's
no, no,
sitting
no,
eight
no. Declan and Jude in the midfield.
in the
You want to
midfield.
see Declan Jude?
And
Do you know what's funny? You guys are saying something that is logical. Me, I'm saying think like Thomas Tuchel.
no,
There
no,
is no
Wait, your
I'm trying
formation
to
is three
think.
four three again.
Yes,
yes now. So if you maybe
but
just only
my
two
shape
players.
is different.
Yes, he's playing 3-4-1-2.
Well, thank you. Whatever you just call it. It sounds like 3-4-3 in my head. But point is,
Three
so yeah, you
four
get the
one two.
shape, the two, then
Oh,
Declan in the middle. You've got Jude Bellingham and Cole Palmer. And then we have three
Yeah,
more players. To me,
you
the
have
three
two more
players,
players, not three.
two
It's
more
two.
players. Sorry, you have two more players. And then I want to say something with what I want after this. So Bukayo Saka and and as much as I love Oli Watkins because I think he's a better player, I think I'll play Hurricane in this particular system because there will be some very, very good interchange between Hurricane and the Bellingham. And then it's just going to go on around. One person is just going to be constant.
Now
Is Bukayo Saka will
I
be
want to be
consistently on
I
that
want
left
to be
right
sure.
right wing.
want to be sure of what you are saying. See, I will just say what you just said. I want to repeat it. Your center back, hmm, Maguire, Stones, and Maguire.
Yes,
Now in the midfield, Declan is playing as a six. So that is
yes,
3-1. Just be following you. 3-1. Your wing back,
mm-hmm.
Trent and Liverpool.
Yes,
Now that is 3-3. Three defenders
okay.
and three in the midfield. Now, Jude and Cole Palmer, are they going to be in front of those three? Or Jude is going to
So
be
this is
in the
this is
middle?
this is it. I said this guy will be a single pivot, but then when you are playing a box to box, that means it might look as though the guy is beside the Rice, but he's actually not beside the because they're almost always in front and backwards. Do you understand?
I
It's
understand what
not.
you are saying. Do you know, I understand what you are saying. Why I feel what you said, everything you said is perfect, is because if you are playing that kind of formation, Liverpool, even though I still feel you saying Liverpool should play as wing back, I don't know where that came from. But because of the formation, like you
Mm,
said, Liverpool is
the
perfect
reason
because
the reason
he
is
is not going to offer enough
I'm thinking about
offensively.
England. I'm thinking about England from an offensive point of view. Once they're in their
You
offensive
can't
shape.
you can't
Wait,
think
wait.
about
Once they're in their offensive shape, a lot of these players are forward. And then you know that at least from a defensive shape, those guys are stable. Trent is also going to be in
Wait,
front.
the players you just mentioned now, your formation, it's
Yeah.
only four players. It is only four players
Yes.
that are offensive minded. Only four.
Trent is offensive minded.
One,
Bellingham is offensive.
Bellingham is
Opama is
not
offensive.
offensive minded. Bellingham is
Bellingham.
a balance. Bellingham is
it's
balanced
balance.
on both. Bellingham
Eh,
is
but,
balanced.
but he's
So
also
it is
offensive in
it
terms
is
of what he will
see
offer.
Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka, Harry Kane, and only Trent. And why I said your formation is balanced is because by the time Jude Bellingham decided to move forward, there will be Liverpool in the middle to
Thank
cover up for him
you.
because Liverpool is not that sound offensively. He's a
He's not going
natural
to
centre
bother.
back.
He won't bother.
So
Yes.
so so that's why I feel your formation is. For me, I don't see. Wait, I don't see how Jude Bellingham is going to be in that middle. I just know that Thomas Tuchel is going to play him somewhere up front because of the
Of
goals.
course.
So that is
Yeah.
certain.
I get your point. I get your point. I just
Like
that's
that
just
is
my
certain.
own. That's just my own hope. But
But personally, I don't think England with the kind of squad that they are playing 3-4-3 is not just.
one final question I want to ask about. One final question